walls define spaces. So let's define some spaces.
Hello guys, Hassan Salam here. Today we will discuss creating and editing wall elements within Revit 2020. So first thing, in order to create walls, we have to go to Architecture tab, Build panel, and we will go to Wall. We will find 1, 2, 3 types of walls. Of course, we will select for now the architectural wall, WA. Before we start creating the architecture wall, we have to know that we have different types of walls. First, the basic wall and the curtain walls and the stacked walls, and finally the in-place walls. All these are basic walls. Let's create one basic wall in here, and let's create one type of the curtain walls because we are not going to discuss curtain walls today. And finally, I will create stacked walls. And let's go to 3D view to check the difference between these 3 items. The curtain wall, it's a glass member with mullions. It's okay, we can differentiate easily between this wall and the basic wall. So we will delete this one. Okay. This is the basic wall that we are working with today. And the stacked wall is a combination between 2 types of walls. It has 2 types of walls. This is one wall and this is another type of wall. Of course, we can create in-place mass and convert this mass to walls, and we will discuss this later. Let's go to level 0, create walls. I will select wall partition. Let's go to the plan here and go to grid number 3, and beware here, modify place wall in options bar. The height is unconnected. No, I want this one to be connected from the 0 level to level 1. As you can see here, this number is grayed out. Location, I will leave this location till now. Wall center line. Chain, I want to draw more than one segment, it's okay. I don't need offset. I will start creating this wall from here to there and skip once. Okay, another method or another scenario that I select one existing line or one existing wall like this one, and I will define the distance. For example, you can see here it's 300 now, and I want it to be 600. It offsets automatically, and I will go 700, and I will close this one. Skip once. I'm still inside the wall command. Another scenario that I will create this wall, but I want to offset for 1500 from this wall. Skip twice. In here, I will have to split this wall. I will go to split element and tick on delete inner segment. Click once and click twice. Skip twice. Or maybe we can use this command again. So now, as you can see, this part of the wall is not the same as this part. They don't have the same dimension. And of course, these 2 openings are not aligned with each other. So first we will go to create align dimension, DI, or go to annotate tab and align dimension and create dimension from here, from this side of the wall. So now the snap is getting me to the center line. Simply press tab. Okay, tab will switch. I will click from here to here. That's it. Click from here, tab to this wall, skip twice. I created these dimensions because dimensions in Revit work an important role as constraints. So I want each of these segments has length of 300 millimeters. I will select this wall, 300, and notice that the wall will move according to the dimension line. I will select this segment and click 300, and now we have these two segments with equal. We can delete this also. In here, when I select this segment, I will find listening dimension or a temporary dimension. I can change dimension easily. Let's make it 500, and let's select our align tool. I want to align this wall to this wall and align this wall to this wall. Now we have these walls adjusted, these openings adjusted. I want to check these openings. So if I went to a 3D view, I will find the roof. I cannot look inside. So I will have two options. Within the 3D view, I will find an extend section box. I will tick on section box and a box will appear, and select this box, and I can adjust this box to show me section within the building. So I will try to move it a little to the inside, maybe. And here I have this opening. As we can see here, the opening is from the floor up to the ceiling. In most cases, we don't recommend something like this case. So this case works when we have the structural model on top of the architectural model, and we have the beam, our beam here, and we can see beam in here, so it's okay. In the absence of structural model, we have to find another way or another solution to make opening that does not reach to the ceiling, if this is what you want. Let's untick section box, go to level 0. I will create section here and move the section like to here. Okay. Okay, this is section number 2. As you can see here, you can see the opening. And I will go to 3D view. I will right click on the cube, orient to view. I will select the section number 2, and this will create section box according to the section I select, or according to the view I selected. As you can see here, our section, I can make it 3D, and this is the section box. You can untick section box from here, and everything will go to normal. So let's open, section 1. I will select this wall within section 1, and here in edit profile, I will click. Okay. And now we have the profile, the rectangular profile of the wall. And in 3D software, usually when you find the profile, this is a solid area, the solid profile. When you create another closed shape inside, it will be void. And if you create another closed shape, it will be solid again. But for this, we want this to be, this area is solid and this opening. I will create dimension here. From here to here, and from here to here. Skip twice. And now I want to align this one to this one, and I will select the lower horizontal line of the opening, and I will write down 1000, and I will select the upper side of the horizontal opening, and I will make it another 1000. I will select the left vertical line here and make it 1000, and the right side of the opening I will make it 1700. And when we finish edit mode, these dimensions will not appear. So if we went to 3D view within the section box, we can find that we have our opening freely. We can adjust it anytime. Okay, so now we are done. Untick section box. Now let's go to wall properties. Select any wall of here and start with location line. Let's check this diagram. We have 6 different location lines within walls, and this is the alignment of walls. How to align walls while drawing this wall. First, the wall center line. This is the default. If you are going to draw wall here, wall center line. So this will be the center line according here. And after that, finish face exterior and finish face interior. As you can see the guideline here, this is the first, the finish face exterior, and this is the finish face interior. How we recognize the interior from the exterior? With a wall like this one, okay, but here I cannot recognize which is which. Okay, so rule: always draw walls clockwise, and the exterior side of the wall will be outside. Let's select another wall like this, clockwise, so that the exterior wall, this is the exterior side. And if we want to detail level and make it fine, we will see this is the interior side, this is the exterior side. Okay, of course at any time I can flip this one, but as you can see here it's making something odd. So this is the correct wall. In here we can finish face exterior. You can see here, yes. Let's select wall like this one, finish face exterior. Okay, and if we draw this one from right to left, it will flip, but it's easily, as I told you, to change orientation. Wall and finish face interior. These are the most common location line used, but of course we have core center line, core face exterior, and core face interior. Let's try creating this. So you know this is the core, and here is the finishing. Core face interior, core center line. This will be inside, in the center of the core. From here, base constraint and base offset, top constraint and top offsets, or if it is unconnected. So we have this wall. Let's select this wall here. It is from base constraint 0 and base offset 0, unconnected. In case like this, if I want to extend this wall below this level, I can simply make minus 400 and that's it. Or since we have level, the street level in here, this one, so I can make this one start from street level. Either way, I will click to this wall, and this wall I will make it from street level. Okay, and I will select these 4 walls. Maybe I will try to connect to make this up to level 2. Okay, level 2 is okay. And if you want to extend top offset with positive or minus, whatever you want, 200 or minus 200 according to your design. Also, I can use here the attach top base and detach top base. I can attach walls to roof or ceiling or floors or even to reference planes. Let's see how we can achieve this. And this wall, I can extend this manually. Okay. But as you can see here, the profile of the wall, it is touching the roof, but it's not connected. So I will select these 4 walls and attach top base, and Revit will recognize whether if you are attaching the top or the base. And I will click to the roof and it's connected. If we look from here, you will find the wall chamfered a little bit. It is connected. If we moved the roof up, make this 6,000, our walls are still attached to the roof until we detach. If we detach the wall, it will go back to its original location. Same in here, attach to this ceiling, attach to floor, and from this elevation, attach to reference plane. I draw this reference plane and this wall also. Attach to reference plane and it will take shape. Now we finished creating basic walls. I have a question for you. I want you to tell me what is the difference between using wall opening from here and changing the wall profile to make opening. Please answer this question in the comments, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing if you didn't subscribe yet. Thank you and see you next time.